when you draft that Kalista Renata, mate.
Brings him right on back, and BLG get first blood.
Oh no, though, setting his sights on mid.
Knight flashing away, stays safe from that one as...
We don't get a chance to talk about the previous play.
Yeah, Carey is already in danger. Remember, he used his flash trying to go after Knight. Now he's already dead. Owner wants to jump in and make something else happen, but he has to flash back over the wall as on Elk and Beishwan continue going forward. Elk needs a bailout if he wants to survive, and he gets it! Elk stays alive! Gumayushi tries to fire back, but he's got to reload the gun. Now the curtain calls open on sidestepping 3. The 4th can't hit Beishwan. Backup damage isn't quite there. Owner's going to be chased away next. The deadly flourish doesn't hit Elk. Owner's going to take a ton of damage. The bailout from Elk is not there in time. Faker's shockwave finds 2, and T1 get a double kill for their Orianna and take the fight.
Just like that, T1 flipped the fight on its head, and they get themselves 3 kills.
Knight's got enough damage and a shutdown for BLG.
Now, BLG are not the type of team to go out without a fight.
Here, now Knight will have his teleport. I believe they're still shielded and getting away as Faker's the target for On, but Elk and On have overextended. Faker's already killed On as T1 scramble for defense.
We're back to live.
We're already back to live, and Faker's got another target on his back. He's got another shockwave on BLG, and Carrier picks up the kill. Target, but it's only a Nico clone. The power of this ability as now another catch for T1 spells the end of Beishwan in this river. The death timer's 30, the Drake timer's 15. This is going to be sole point to try to get this kill in the solo. The Maiden of the Mist giving him the lifesteal. He's trying to sidestep. He only needed an inch to get close enough to swing the shovel, but Knight. But Vedius, when you're this far down, you can't get to the turrets. On, forced to be saved by Elk, as Doran's gonna take a ton of damage in a counterattack. Nice kill for BLG, and they're about to make it, stunned up by the Pantheon, forced to flash to survive. Faker flashes forward, but he can't get the distance in time. He keeps looking for more. Owner wants to make his way in with another shockwave, finding its way onto Elk. On drops next. Gumayushi's got his number, and T1's counting bodies. Another pop blossom, another double kill of a Faker. Beishwan dies to a point blank. Faker trying to use the ball to zone On out. Hostile takeover goes through, but it doesn't find much of anything else. Going to be zoned away now by the rest of T1 as immediately you got a problem for Doran. Beishwan takes him down. Not quite enough damage. Shut down from Elk, but Faker takes out 2. T1 unrelenting as Carrier kills Knight over the wall, and only Ben is left standing. Gumayushi fires another shot, but it's a triple kill for Faker to seal the deal.
T1 will leave no survivors.
And from BLG, perhaps, as Carrier goes in, he finds the pop blossom of the BLG mid laner, and Knight is already dead as the fight starts. Ben's made his way into the back, but Faker will not be threatened by a Scion alone. Owner continues pressing forward, and Gumayushi puts the kill shot into On. Beishwan's the next to fall, and Doran buries him. T1 with a Baron plus 3 kills will force their way into the base. Elk continues fighting and kiting and trying to get away. The deadly flourish doesn't connect, but it gives him enough space to get the kill right after. Guma's unstoppable, and only Ben is standing. T1. It was close for about 10 minutes, and then it was not ever again in this first one. T1 takes game 1.
A very slow and steady affair here.
Launching out the Ornhorn. Beishwan could be in a little bit of danger, but Ben's here ready to back him up. The equalizer's already been used. Doran very low, about to die. It's first blood over to Knight and BLG.
An ambitious commitment from
Doran dies before the second part of the Ornhorn can come through. Beishwan's low, but close isn't good enough. Got the Rod of Ages already fully completed and stacking. Wanted to commit for the objective. They'll get it, but at great cost. Turret to T1, double kill over to BLG as Carrier and Gumayushi try to make a play on the Knight, but he's already back to strong against magical damage. Beishwan does a lot of damage with that stick, and Knight plenty of extra firepower to back it up there and secure the kill.
Scoreline of 5-0. The team
exhaust used to guarantee that Knight can't try to get anything back. Slows him down enough. Shut down over to Faker. 18 minutes and 51 seconds into the game. T1 gets their first kill. Doran tries to fire back into him. Pressure onto Ben and Doran immediately now. As the Onacon's going to be stolen away by Owner. Beishwan is low. On is already down. Gumayushi with the kill. Knight has to try to run away alongside Ben. Beishuan too. Elk has to try to get away, and Owner is on the chase. Ben and Knight trying to escape, and T1 work their magic again. Okay, Owner trying to protect, but Owner may just have to give his life for this. Wants to dash back over to Beishuan for safety. Owner will die, and Faker's the next target. Timbers and Beishuan charging forward as On locks up the T1 mid laner, but Faker's getting away for now. Doran with a massive orb ulti over the top, and Knight's already dead. Beishuan follows. BLG are buried in their hubris as they try and fail again to kill Faker.
If you're going to come at the GOAT, you best not miss.
Flashing out after using the crash down defensively as well, but a nice engage from Knight. Beishuan's ready to follow it up, and Faker's in danger. Again, though, he survives. Gumayushi with the kill into Beishuan, as Elk just barely survives the ace in the hole. Owner continues the chase, as On's about to die here too. Elk and Ben. Doran has joined up with the rest of the team, and once again, they're gonna go in. This time they find the shutdown on Faker, but it costs Beishuan's life. T1 trying to regroup. They're gonna claim the Ocean Soul, but what about the rest of the fight? Doran's down to a corner. Owner jumps in on top of everybody, and Gumayushi's ready to free fire. Knight and On both drop, and there's only two still standing for BLG. Elk on the run, but the cost is far too great. Keria will get picked off by Elk on the back end of the fight, but T1 is pushing two lanes.
BLG execute upon their game plan.
Doran with the call of the Forge God, and it's On, called straight back into the grave yet again. Gumayushi unstoppable. T1 stepping forward behind the Braum, but they've stepped too far. They end up losing one, but they are not done. A double for Guma, make it a triple. Caitlyn's on the hunt, she's locked and loaded. T1 on the victory, but he doesn't find anything. T1, they were behind for so long, but when they need to, they clutch it out. They'll take the Nexus turret. Faker steps in. Elk stays alive. The Nexus will not. And
Later into the game.
he's healing up, but the first blood goes over to BLG's mid laner.
Knight has to commit his flash, realizing that On's ignite.
Now with Owner showing up, there's no way out for On, and Gumayushi puts an arrow straight through him.
A clean play from Keria.
One continuing the chase, but there's no ulti, no cease and desist for the Vi, as Knight has the Spirit Rush. Faker's gonna be caught out. Nice play from BLG, and Faker's taken down. Knocked right back with the explosive cast. Doran tries to find the Ruthless Predator, but there's nothing there. Feat of Warfare claimed. Both of these guys are seemingly way too happy. Once again, they're looking to put the work in on Faker and BLG. Knight is eating so good in this one, 3-0-1. So that means, but his flash was already spent, and Owner's ready to chase. That's a kill going over to T1, as Keria and Gumayushi are up against the remainder of BLG. Ben trying to distract Doran and Owner, as now Keria's ready to jump right back into the fight. It's Faker trying to join up with the TP. He's arrived, and the cast flies out to buy some time, but it won't buy enough. Elk with a nice root there on the blade collar, but he gets pulled back. A double impale from Owner, and BLG are shattered.
Just like that.
The unbreakable will, but they'll break him anyway. They just want to give the money over to Elk, bring him back into the game. Gumayushi knocked back. Beautiful play from On. Shut down for Knight. Owner with another double impale, as Ben has to flash away from the turret. T1 staying alive for now, but Doran's going to be killed here at the very start. Ben, the only one caught inside the impale, and BLG's running the fight. Keria's going to die next. He tries to get away. He flashes into the realm morph to survive, and now Faker, the next target. BLG are finally going to get it. They peel off Ben and save the Croc. Owner looking for an approach here off to the side. 29-6, plus 23 flowers is about a 2,000 gold lead in that stat for BLG. Keria is looking to go in and make the dive, and On's going to be caught by the Ishtal impact. Faker flashing back, making sure he doesn't die. Elk and Knight trying. Bends into the back line, but now he's in danger. Owner looking to control the rest of the fight. T1's already found the first kill. Beishuan's here with the front line, but a massive knockup from Keria. On is down. T1 murdering BLG. Elk, the next to fall. Knight is the only one left, but the kingdom is burning. Potentially Bin with the PP wants the angle, but Owner's already found the pull. Beishuan's down, and T1's bringing in the backup. A nice blade caller from Elk, but is it enough? Doran pops the dominus, and Elk's feathers fly. Keria and Gumayusi putting more damage into Knight as Keria might just die. The point-blank piercing arrow finds a little, but Gumayusi has to flash away. Elk with another kill. Doran's coming around from behind. The dominus flash with the Predator. Knight, somebody gonna be locked up. Keria's got the follow. It's over. It's done! T1 slam the final fight!
Bin, he's trying to get a kill back, but his Nexus is exposed and T1's looking to end the game and the series.
The TP coming in as Keria's ready to join back up with the rest of the team. BLG wanted to conquer their demons, but